Hey guys, mtg noob here, bringing you a standard match with red-black zombies. The red is sitting here looking all pretty for our Falcon Wrath aristocrat who does work in this deck. Okay, so we are playing against Wild Defiance Infect, and this is definitely a tough deck to play against. I am going to potentially be aggressive as I can here. Just try to be super aggressive. I mean, if he wants to hit me with an Ink Moth Nexus, I can't do anything about that. Okay. Cavern of Souls. Tough choice here. Definitely a tough choice. I think I kill this and smash in for 6. Playing a Highborn Ghoul. Leaving up Doomblade next turn. And Blood Artist. That being said, we can essentially play anything. So I'm going to play this, and I am going to name Zombie just in case the triple black is relevant. We have the red source for our aristocrat, so let's keep that in mind. Think we want to play this out here. Oops, my bad. I think we want to learn how to play this card here. There we go. Good mtg noob. You're good at tapping Cavern of Souls. Don't try to counter that. Okay, we don't care about our life, which is a nice luxury to have in this instance. I mean, even if he has mutagenic growth, double growth, not going to save him there. What will potentially kill us is if he has land, titanic growth, triple mutagenic growth. That's really the only thing I believe we lose to. Okay, Wild Defiance, that's cool. We'll name Vamps. Vampire. Okay, now, there's only really one way we lose this, and that is to get smacked in the face with his Wild Defiance. So basically what we don't want to do is preemptively Doomblade. We want him to make this a guy, target it a bunch, and then after we feel he's all in on targets, he's got to kill us here. So I'm not going to do anything until he goes all in on playing spells. The only thing I have to worry about is the hexproof thing, where he makes his guy hexproof. And now he can't really mutagenic growth or do anything of that sort because of the fact that we have a Blood Artist in play and he's at 4 life. So if he mutagenic growths too much and I have a way to kill his guy or my guy, he's going to lose 1 from Blood Artist. He's got to go for it here. If this is the hexproof spell, then there's not much he can do about it because I'm going to just kill his guy. So I think he's just determining. That's fine. I'm going to let that resolve. And he can't play another one. And then we kill it. And yep, we had it. So even if he mutagenic growth there again, he would kill himself. So, alright, so good game for us. Now we got to see how we can handle this because this deck is pretty hard to deal with. So, let's bring in all of our removal. That means deadweight, gut shot, deadweight, gut shot, mortipod, Liliana. I don't think we need the ratchet bombs. The deadweights might be a little bit slow, but basically we Blood Artist is kind of slow. Gloom Surgeon is kind of slow. We need to cut 3 more cards. Noble might be a little bit slow, but we basically, at this point, have to just determine what sucks and what doesn't suck in our deck. Tapped Diagraph Ghouls, all of our 1-drops are pretty bad. I'm going to cut 2 Diagraph Ghouls, and I think I'm going to cut an Aristocrat since they're a little bit slow, and we'll roll like this. I mean, it's hard because, all right, we're on the draw. I like this hand a lot, especially on the draw. We don't have a gut shot. I think I'm just going to straight up play a Fume Spitter here. All we're trying to do is just end up riding out the fact that he's got creatures. If he makes this here, I got a sack to try to kill it. And that's that. I mean, if he wants to get me for 3 here and I lose a guy, that's fine. So if he wants to hit me for 1, I think I'll let him hit me for 1. If he wants to growth, that's fine as well. Okay, all we really want in this case is just land. That's all we want. So we'll beat down for 1. We don't get our land, but we have 3 removal spells that we can play. The fact that that's blue is, you know. He's kind of hampered by what he can and can't play. There's another spell. Unfortunately, I'm going to be chucking things shortly. Unless he decides to block this. And we will be putting a Gravecrawler into the graveyard. Since we lose some value, but now he's got to assume we're holding up tons of removal spells. Okay, so if this is Wild Defiance, that's kind of hard for us to deal with, but not much we could do. Right now we just got to hold down the fort as best as we can with what we have, which is like infinity dismembers. So Wild Defiance is actually very good against us. Okay, Inkmoth Nexus. I think I'm going to try to kill this here. Let's see. Titanic Growth. I think I got to try to get value. So I think I'm going to try to Tragic Slip it here. Respond. No, I think I'm just going to dismember it. See if this actually does anything. I mean, even with Dismember, Titanic Growth is still too small to pump it. It would pump it to a 5/5. So he's got to have a few different things going on. Okay, that's probably Ranger's got Turn Aside. Interesting. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I think I'm okay with taking 1 here. I really don't want to lose my Fume Spitter. Alright, there we go. Zombies. Zombie. I don't know why I'm eating zombies. That's apparently what I do all of a sudden. Okay, now we can just play a Mortar Pod here, but that's pretty awful. I'd much rather hold up all of my removal. Why we are just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. Alright, so that's going to be an issue. Okay, he's going to make that. And I got to essentially decide... Ooh, he's going to ponder. Excuse me. I got to essentially decide how I'm going to best kill this. Because he's just putting cards on top and chose not to shuffle. So, although I'm doing my thing, I can never, ever, ever tap out. Kind of sucks, like I want to play Mortipod, since Mortipod doesn't...
instant or sorcery, excuse me, not a speller ability. So, chipping away. I have a feeling we are hampered by mana, and eventually he's going to be able to overcome this. Keeping that in mind, our gut shots are not very good. They're kind of like nut shots. Oh, who likes getting hit in the nuts? Nobody. That would be me. Alright, let's see if he's got anything doing. Okay, it's a fight you want, eh? Alright, well, we're gonna try to have a fight then. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Which will make it a 4-4. We'll see if he goes on top of this. Okay. We came ready. We came ready. We're gonna kill ourselves. Okay, let's see if this resolves. If not, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Oof. Okay. Probably played that a little bit out of sequence. A little bit out of sequence. Oh, apostles! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna take infinity poison damage. Okay, let's just. Oh, so many counters. So many counters. Alright, what I should have done. Well, I just got hit for 22 poison. Good game. What I should have done was definitely try to fume spitter him first. Or maybe hold up tragic slip. Alright, so that being the case, Ratchet Bomb's not too good against him. I think I want the Diagraph Ghouls over the, I guess, Grave Crawlers? Because of the fact that Gravecrawler is good, but not so stellar. Alright, so we keep our Diagraph Ghouls. I'm going to put in 2 Priest. And it seems like I am kind of cold to Wild Defiance, so maybe I do need to bring in the Ratchet Bombs. You know what, I'll put them in over the Priests. Okay, or I won't. We cut the Gloom Surgeons. Yeah, I think I'll play the two Priests. Okay, there we go. So weird, definitely a weird build. We slow down our deck a lot to try to deal with stuff. I'm definitely keeping this. Seems very fine. I will be playing the Black Cleave Cliffs out at the moment. We'll see. I'll give him the option to play around Fume Spitter or not. The only problem is I took out all of my Grave Crawlers, so Liliana's not going to be as stellar as she usually is. But I think I'm going to play aggressively as I can here. Play out a Fume Spitter and pass. I don't see a sense in not playing it out. Okay, Glistening Elf. Okay, Caverns for us. Now, the option is to swing and try to kill it. He's obviously baiting us, so we will be waiting for it. I'm going to definitely let him try to hit me here. He doesn't try to hit me. That's fine. He plays out an Ink Moth. I guess what we want to do is we have the Fume Spitter. We can kind of kill that. I'm going to play the Dragon Skull. The options are Geth's Verdict now. He kills that. Then have Fume Spitter. We can Liliana. And then he's got to go all in. Yeah, I think we do this. I mean, it seems like we can't wait as long as we want to. So if we play the messenger, he might drop another creature, making our Liliana worse. So let's play Liliana. We'll make him sack a creature. Obviously, he'll sack the Glistening Elf. I don't think he would sack the Inkmoth Nexus because it has evasion. I'll bash in for 1. And then we'll see how he determines the importance of his attacks. Like if he wants to go all in on this, then that's fine. We kind of don't care if he kills Liliana. I mean, right now Liliana's good, but she's really only... She basically just says, okay, Blighted Agent. That's fine by me. Alright, so let's see what we want to do. I think Liliana we both discard. I think I'll get rid of Blackleaves Cliffs because it comes in tapped at this point. This is unblockable. So that's definitely something I have to keep in mind. If I just try to kill this here, that's no good. I want to start putting pressure on him. Let's play our land. We'll name Zombie again. And we will see what we're going to do. The question is, do we play out the Messenger and just leave up the Fume Spitter? I think we kind of have to at this point. We have no pressure on him. So if he wants to go kill Liliana with the Blighted Agent, I guess he can. We tried last time to just sit there and have strategy, and didn't really work. That I should have swung there. That was kind of a mistake. I was talking so much poop. So he should really be at 16. So if we lose by a point of damage, excuse me, that was our bad. Okay, so I guess they're both going at our little girlfriend here. We'll see. Yep, yep. And I would assume at this point he's got to be able to. I think killing the Inkmoth is a better bet. So let's try to do that. Deprives him of land. I would assume it's not happening. I would assume he's just got Apostle's Blessing or something of that nature. Okay, so Liliana's going to die. He's got 2 dudes in play. We got a 3-power guy and a land in hand. So it's not looking too great. We really need to draw not that. Alright, let's go all in on this guy. And we'll hold our 3 lands in hand. This is not 3 lands, but you know what I mean. Okay, hopefully this is Wild Defiance. Assuming he has it in hand, but I think he just wants to go and block. And swing, excuse me. Okay, so right now, technically, he can kill us. He only hits us for 1. We really got to be careful of this. That's the thing we got to be careful most of. Got 5 cards in hand. I think it's wise to play this here. I could be completely wrong. But I think we end up probably snaring this guy. We'd much rather kill this. We could have waited to see what we drew. Okay. Dismember's pretty good. We bash in, and we just keep holding up our lands in our Dismember. I have to assume he's not going to be blocking here. He'll go to 8. That's fine by me. Okay, Wild Defiance. That's also fine by me. And now we're going to have a war, and I am not prepared for this war. So he's going to go down to 5. I'm going to hold 4 cards in hand. One of them's a removal spell. And I'm most likely going to lose this game. I'd have to assume he's got Wild Defiance. He also has another blocker now, which is kind of hard to deal with. I wish he didn't have another blocker there. Now he's got to decide if he can go all in here or not, which I think he's going to be coming. Okay, so here comes the Nexus. And I'm just going to wait for him to do anything he wants. And if he's only making me take one, I'm okay with that. Okay, we're going to go in here. Alright, I think I'm going to try to kill this here. We'll see if this is correct or not. Okay, he goes to 2. Remember how he should be at 1. So if we can't get this last point home, it's all on us. And I am just holding up 3 cards and hoping we don't die. He's got a Nexus, and if he's got any instant spells, we just go crap all pants. That's what we do, so we crap all pants. That's my Southern gentleman accent. So I hope you enjoyed that. But last game you saw how I just got beaten to death for 22 poison damage. I don't know about you, but that is pretty sucktastic on my end. I really should not be in that position where I am getting the crap beat out of me for 22 poison. Okay, he's going to ponder here. I assume he's trying to find a mutagenic growth. However, that mutagenic growth is virtually useless at this point. Okay, so he puts a card, puts a card, puts a card. Chose not to shuffle. I don't know. Being at 2 life is a precarious spot to be in. Okay, so he suicides himself. Fine by me. We still get the win. We were drawing live next turn. Guess verdict's pretty good as well. As always, thanks for watching. Please check out all my other videos. Tell your friends about our contest, subscriber contest, and to subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed yourself, please stop waiting. Just click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.